In their infinite wisdom, Microsoft and Minecraft has decided to encourage young people to go out into the streets and cause civil disobedience with the release of the Minecraft DLC pack, Good Trouble. Oh yeah, there is absolutely no possibility whatsoever that this could turn into an absolute unmitigated disaster. Oh, certainly not. No potential at all for this to be the single biggest PR catastrophe to have ever hit Microsoft, or hell, any company ever, as after all, we are currently in a very nice, stable, and peaceful period in American politics, where we certainly didn't have two people just last month get shot for utterly Darwinian reasons by fucking with actively ongoing legal police operations. Certainly, introducing huge numbers of 12 and 13-year-olds to that equation could not conceivably end exceedingly poorly for anyone involved. Oh god, the potential disaster brewing with this. But anyways, no, this is not a joke, incidentally. The Minecraft account, the official one, gold checkmark, 7.5 million followers, survive the night, or build a work of art. Well, that, you see, was all yesterday. Now, it's wanna change the world, IRL? Start in Minecraft. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Absolutely. Oh boy. This is, again, it's actual DLC, including wonderful scenes like Help Gandhi. Oh goody. Oh, fantastic. Again, we have here what I presume to be sabotaging a fire hydrant to draw the attention of the police officers away from Gandhi. Microsoft, are you absolutely certain? I'm just saying, if somebody decides to reenact these scenes in IRL, as you put it, during current civil upheaval, oh boy, you will be selling your stocks for cents on the dollar. But hey, okay, right. Let's, before we get into the worst case scenario, which does indeed include Rosa Park being chased through a car parking lot whilst being actively whipped by a screaming 13-year-old, incidentally. I just want to point out, that's also an alternative that might happen now too, just for context. Let's talk about what's the steel man position of this, right? The best position one could take, the most optimistic, the most charitable, is simply that Microsoft is, okay, we want to make an interactive experience that shows you some real civil rights leaders in a positive way, like John Lewis, one of the organizers from the March on Washington, which incidentally is a weird choice because, okay, that was a major civil rights moment to be sure, but wasn't there somebody slightly more important at that particular march? Somebody who had an incredibly impactful and world-renowned speech, perhaps? No? Have I missed something? Is Martin Luther King problematic now? Did he do something that made him unpalatable to the modern-day progressive hordes? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. And, well, John Lewis, in opposite to Martin Luther King, he remained a serving Democratic, I think, senator up until his death in 2020. So, yeah, I guess Martin Luther King must have done something problematic in the past. You've also got another standout example, like Malala Yousafzai or something. I don't know, I don't speak this nonsensical language. But this is the woman, by the way, who argued that young girls should wear a hijab to school, and that she found the thought absolutely chilling for a child to not be allowed to wear the hijab to school. I don't really know if this woman fits into the modern day idea of what freedom is or what young people are really looking for today, honestly. And furthermore, right, I'm assuming that Minecraft will have built guardrails of solid tungsten into this experience every single step of the way. Otherwise, you're going to find a whole horde of very attention-starved 13-year-olds showing up to the Million Man March, or the March on Washington, whatever it was, with bazookas and fire arrows. I'm just saying, unless you want hordes of civil rights protesters running through the streets screaming and on fire, you'd better have curated these experiences very, very carefully. Which incidentally too is only going to make people rebel against it. You're gonna have a tale of a girl who's like, we have the right to education, to do anything we want, to dress in any way we want. And then you go, but in Minecraft, the game entirely supposed to be focused around do anything. Well, not in this case, you don't. I mean, I feel as if the children's primary takeaway from this is, wow, you are a bunch of massive goddamn hypocrites. You tell me I can do anything except touch your sacred cows. But, okay, alright. Best case scenario, again, no Rosa Parks being whipped across the parking yard. This could be a decent learning experience, because I remember back in the day in school, we used to have these little videotapes, right? The teacher would roll out this giant ancient-ass television from the 70s, pop a VHS in the slot and go like, now children, we're gonna learn about racism. And it was American History X, right? And hey, you know what? Those were good experiences. I actually do believe that there were some good lessons to be learned in that, but it was also a passive experience. And interactive experiences, well, they provingly learn English, good learning center, Arch. They have proven to be far more effective in educating people to pick up the lessons you want to tell them in an interactive format. But the problem is, yet again, this isn't going to be an interactive format, because just looking at this picture here, you drop the average Minecraft teen into this scene, and you are not going to have a peaceful protest. There are no 11-year-old children sitting around right now desperately desiring to march in a civil rights protest. And if they do, incidentally, if you happen across the activist child that has been raised by they-them parents of the same gender to hate anything and everything that isn't far left of Mao Zedong, they are not going to be happy with a, non-confrontational scenario, shall we say. I wonder as well, by the way, so I saw on their DLC page, it has 4 out of 5 stars and 51,562 votes, reactions, I don't know, but no reviews. I don't know if this is normal for the Microsoft thing, nor do I own my Minecraft because I'm not a 12-year-old child, but where are the reviews? Are there no reviews? Do they not write those? Because the only thing they've got here is discover the meaning of good trouble by bringing civil rights movements to life in this powerful educational experience. Step into watershed moments, march across the Edmund Peters Bridge with John Lewis, stand up for girls' education with Malala Yousafzai, and join Nelson Mandela's fight against apartheid. Oh, Nelson Mandela. Are you entirely certain you want to introduce the youth to Nelson Mandela? Because whilst you may not be aware of this, Microsoft, his reputation has taken more than a few knocks in recent years, as it turns out that Nelson Mandela's primary objection to apartheid wasn't that it was racially enforced superiority, or that it was a highly racialized system granting benefits to one race over another. His primary disagreement with the system in question was that it didn't grant those advantages to people of his skin color. Oh well, I mean, sure, we if one of the kids decide to Google South Africa today, they might happen across an article or two about an ongoing active genocide against South African farmers, or one of those horrifying photos or videos of people breaking into their homes with machetes and AKs, but oh well, I'm sure yet again that will not radicalize a generation of youth. Although, you know what? Maybe we do need to radicalize them some more. Maybe just bringing all of this to a head will be an interesting experience in and of itself. And hey, best case scenario, the seemingly near inevitable happens. And then we can buy Microsoft for whatever change you've got lying around in your pocket. Oh. I don't want to hype it up too much, but the potential for fun and engaging societal backlash to this is highly exciting. What do you think about this then? And what do you think the first spicy moment is going to be? You let me know in the comment section down below, and that'd be nice. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Have a good day.